What's up, y'all? It's Omar, and for this video, we're going to be looking at Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7, where it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline." Now, the part I want to talk about is something I used to wrestle with because it didn't make a lot of sense. And I have a little bit of doubt and worry, but then I just had to do a little more research. But it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Why do you think Solomon would write that? Why do you think Solomon would write that? He had all this discernment, all this knowledge that came from God, and wisdom also. Well, he wrote the fear of the Lord. Wouldn't you think the love of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge? But then I did a little deep diving. I was also thinking, I used to think, why would God say He wants us to fear? He wants us to fear Him, because our minds, we go to shivering fear, that terror fear. But if you look in Hebrew, if you look up the word fear in Hebrew, it has two meanings. It has two different words for fear in Hebrew. And the first one is pakhad, which is terror. The fear that we think of when we think of scary movies, Halloween, and all this stuff. But the second one is yira, which means high reverence, respect, and just awe. And that's the meaning, and that's the word this was written in. He was saying, the yira of the Lord, the high reverence and awe for the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. And that's my message for you guys. If you struggle with the fear of the Lord and wondering what is that, and maybe you thought, why does God want us to fear Him? But I just wanted to bring a little clarity to that, because I know that's something I used to struggle with, and I just hope that this video can help anybody it reaches. But that's all I got. Y'all have a blessed one.